I'm gonna check the video real quick on my phone and make sure that it's live and make sure that everyone can hear me and there's no delay. So if you can hear me right now, um, post a comment. Let me know you're there. Let me know that you can hear me and that everything's coming through okay. I am going to double check on my phone real quick. Yep, there I am. It's live and make sure. Post a comment. Let me know you're there. Let me know that you can hear me and that everything's coming through okay. I am going to double. Okay, so I don't think there's a delay this time. I know last time I used my computer to go live, there was a delay. I'm going to set a timer so I know how long this is because I don't want it to go too long. I'm going to try and update everyone in snippets. It's been unbelievable. So bear with me. I'm not going to get too detailed here, but I just want to, and I'm trying not to cry. I want to thank everyone who has been reaching out to me via text message and messenger, calling, and just checking on us. I know that many people know that it's funny. I feel like I should have a podium, the commissioner of Sunnyside, giving a press release or something. You gotta be able to giggle every now and then, right? So for those that don't know, the girls and I decided during the pandemic while we were sitting at home last summer that we were going to aloha our Sunnyside. Sunnyside is our home, our forever home. We were so proud to build from the ground up back in late 2014, just me and the girls. And for those that don't know, I do, I co-parent with one of my daughter's fathers very, very well. But then my other daughter, I am her sole parent. So I am an only parent. It is just me. And to be able to provide, this place for them as our forever home was just something that was truly an accomplishment that I took a lot of pride in. So this last year, last summer, we decided we were going to aloha our Sunnyside. And we named our home Sunnyside when we built it because I wanted this to be the sunny side of life for everybody who ever visits, for everybody who ever lives here, and then for us, forever. So we try to look on the sunny side of things, and we do our best to. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Angela. Y'all are going to make me cry. You guys have been so great. Love y'all. Okay, so here we go. So we decided to aloha our Sunnyside since during the pandemic, nobody knew if we were ever going to be able to travel again or if we were ever going to be able to do anything in our communities. We were all kind of placed on an indefinite hold. And so we decided that we were going to finally live the dream that I had been wanting to do for a long time and add a partial second story and a swimming pool to our home. And did a lot of, research, due diligence, interviewing, thought I had picked the best route to go with that. So we pulled the trigger on that last summer, and at the contractor's request, waited to start things until late October. I'm not going to go into details as to his reasoning for that, but so we signed the contract in late October, and construction began in our home. We packed everything up in our home, and I packed everything, moved it all into one room, and then the girls and I and our animals, which those who know me know we have a zoo, all occupied the master bedroom and bathroom from October until very recently. So well over 6 months. So we packed up everything. They began constructing the new renovation, the new portion of the house, stairwell up into the attic, hole in the roof, or the ceiling, in November the 3rd. So from that point until just, I think the last few days of May, we didn't have any heating or AC. So we were definitely going, we were roughing it, but we were roughing it because we saw the light at the end of the tunnel and we knew it was short-lived. Just like when we built the house, we decided to downsize to a one-bedroom apartment to save up money and buy a house, right? So we did that for, 8 months. So that was kind of what we were doing here. And just kind of updating you guys on what has happened. Um, the contractor and his crew, and I use that term loosely, the term crew, they haven't been here since last Tuesday. They were here briefly Tuesday morning, and they packed up all of their equipment and everything that they had, and they left and took the lockbox off the front door, which was their way of getting in and out when we weren't here, and they left. And we haven't seen them since. I saw on my camera in the living room, they literally took a blower to my living room. That was their method of cleaning, a commercial outside blower with the back door open. And then later that evening, there were some text messages and emails sent to me notifying me that my job was being placed on an indefinite hold. And again, not going to go into the reasoning that he gave for that. But this project for us was a 6-figure project, and I've put 84% into it so far. And the project itself, the scope of work outlined in the contract is less than half complete. And the work that has been completed is less than adequate in many, many ways. Through the course of this experience, we've been through a lot. We've slept in the Jeep, in the garage during thunderstorms because we were scared for our safety. My dogs have not had access to run in our backyard since October. We've had a small little penned area where we can let them out for about 10 minutes at a time. They've not been able to run freely in the house because of dangers, and so they've been crated for the last 8 months. It's been very, very difficult. So during the course of the renovation, there were things that occurred because of the renovation that caused damage to the lower level of my house. So I have extensive damage in the lower level of my house that is yet to be repaired. So it's completely left unrepaired. Things that are dangerous. My yard is left unrepaired and completely demolished. And my HVAC system wrecked. Come to find out towards the end of this that it's unpermitted, and uninsured. So while I have homeowners insurance that we all carry, obviously I'm in the insurance field, the contractor did not have general liability as I thought. So I'm not going to name him or his partners or his employees or his businesses that he's affiliated with, many businesses that he's affiliated with at this time. I'm not going to name them right now. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on one day at a time. I have a list of things to accomplish, and I'm trying to move in the right direction and take care of what has to be done right now to keep us safe and to create a safe environment and to facilitate repairs, however we're going to go about doing that. Sorry, guys. Didn't want to cry. Strong woman here, right? No tears. So, hindsight's 2020. I have my opinions on what transpired here, but I'm sticking to the facts right now, and I'm focused on our safety, and I'm focused on, like I said, facilitating repairs and completion of this. There's not one room in my entire home that is finished or that is without damage. Not one room, not one closet that is without damage. So that's what we're facing. And I don't have all of the answers, but I have a very good basis for where I'm going and what I'm accomplishing and what the priorities are. And you guys know I'm a fighter. I'm not giving up on this. And I'm just focusing on it day by day, focusing on tackling what I can day by day. Any help, any tips, any prayers are greatly appreciated. I will overcome this, and I can't wait to show it off to everyone. And like I said, have that Sunnyside Aloha Makeover reveal and invite you guys over. hopefully sooner rather than later. And anyone who knows me knows that when this is all said and done, when I've taken care of my family and my home, I'm going to fight for everybody who's ever had to experience anything remotely related to this, because it's 100% wrong. It's not okay. And I know I'm not the only one going through it. And I'm having to jump through some hoops. And I'm taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, sometimes 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But, I'm not a quitter, and I'm going to see this through, and, we'll be okay. So that's where it's at. Our poor animals, my poor children, I'm exhausted. I'm still working both my jobs, just trying to really crush it in both of those areas and support those that, are so deserving of that support, and take care of everyone in those areas, and then work in the time that I need to stay focused and to stay vigilant in this journey of, fixing this situation. So anyways, that's where I'm at. Feel free to share this. I am fine with anybody and everybody reaching out to me, anyone that I can help, anybody who wants to know more. It takes a village these days, y'all. And, I'm not one who is real readily comfortable in asking for help. But I can't do this by myself, and I realize that. So I'm just looking to you guys for the prayers and support that you've always shown, and just thanking y'all for being patient and being concerned and being involved. And I will definitely keep you posted with more details as I can, and let y'all know how we're doing, and I'll keep spreading the sunny side of life, as much as I can on here, because that's really going to keep us all where we need to be mentally. So, love you guys. Thank you so much.